The sign of a higher metabolic rate is simply the signs of exercise. You're out of breath, you're sweating. That's how you know you're burning a lot of calories. So if you're just chilling, you're not burning that much. Your fat burning supplement is not doing a lot. In fact, probably the best thing to do is just black coffee. Black coffee does the best job possible of blunting appetite, and caffeine helps increase energy a little bit. I don't like to go too high in caffeine, about 300 milligrams per day max, as well as sparkling water helps blunt the appetite. So I find that fat loss supplements are pretty much useless, and everything comes down to the calorie deficit. If you are in a calorie deficit, you will get leaner. Now, what the framing should be with fat loss supplements is really helping you preserve muscle in a calorie deficit. That's the angle that you want, because the key to having an incredible transformation, if you look at my before and afters, what people are doing is they're leaning down, but they're retaining all of their muscle, and that's what makes them look chiseled. Most people that lose weight, they lose some weight and they just kind of look like skinnier, smaller versions of themselves. They don't get that definition, that hard, that proportionate look. And so this is the supplement I find works the absolute best. Maybe if you got 20% body fat, you don't need it yet, but when you're cutting to a low body fat, you're cutting below 12%, this is what I find helps really preserve muscle protein, trigger protein synthesis, and actually help you retain muscle when you're cutting. So this is actually one of the most misunderstood supplements in the market. In fact, most of the fitness industry think that this supplement is actually useless because they don't understand where it really, really shines. And that is essential amino acids. Now, if you're eating a high calorie diet, you're getting lots and lots of protein, you don't care about getting lean, yeah, it might not help you that much. It's not gonna do that much. If your protein levels are completely adequate and your calories are completely adequate, it's not gonna help you that much. Where it shines is when the goal is to get very, very lean, there is that higher risk of breaking down muscle. The leaner you get, the less fat you have to lose, the more your body wants to shift fuel metabolism into breaking down muscle. Because the less fat you have, the closer you are to starvation. Men have about 3% essential body fat. So as you get closer to that 3%, as you get to 12, to 10, to 9, if you just lose 100% body fat, well then your body is eventually gonna die. It's gonna cease to exist. So as you get closer, there's that higher risk of sacrificing muscle tissue. And for every pound of muscle you lose, that's a pound of body fat you do not lose.